Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Between Plays. All right, so before we start, I've noticed in my analytics there is like 800 people that continuously look at the videos. Look, guys, I'd appreciate if you take the time. It's 1 second. Go down there, hit the subscribe button. All right. By hitting the subscribe button, naturally it'll increase the amount of subscribers on my channel, and therefore increase the analytics with YouTube, and that just makes me want to continue to create. Thank you for everybody that has taken the time to hit the subscriber button, and we will always continue to try to find the new best stocks out there, high growth potentials, to maximize shareholders' value. Now, naturally, I am not a financial advisor. If you need any help investing in general, take your time to go and seek a professional qualified broker or financial analyst, or someone that can help you in that area. Now, look, okay, let's get on to what I want to talk about here, which is really important. Now, NLC. Don't forget, NLC found that stock at like 35, 36 cents. We saw what happened to it. It got up to 600. I wish it was 600. Got up to $6.50. This is what it's being sold for, which I find is really, really disturbing, considering the fact that the mine's got they just launched the DFS, showed it to the retail investors, and I'm sure Zijing didn't see that when they made their offer. Anyway, whatever. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just saying whatever. Anyways, and over 50 years of mine life, like, come on, give me a break. Anyway, okay, let's move on to something new, because can't dwell on the past. Got something great here. Arena Minerals. Listen, there's two companies that I put in a lot of money, and the reason why I put in a lot of money is because I actually believe in what's going to happen with them. All right. Now, these two companies in particular, one is E3 Metals. All right, E3 Metals, and that's because they have direct lithium extraction, ion exchange technology. They can basically siphon out lithium from old oil fields and stuff like that. The lowest capex in the industry. So and they're out of Calgary, Alberta. Like Alberta, the province of Alberta. If anybody knows Alberta that is listening out there, well, it's the that's the province with the oil. You know what I mean? It's the province of oil, right? So what it's almost like it's too good to be true. This company is in Alberta, and they have this technology. And if you looked at Battery Day last year, well, Elon Musk was talking about the importance of advancing direct lithium extraction, and that there's three methods, and one of them, E3 Metals, has it today. It now exists, whereas it did not exist before. And this is proprietary technology, so get ready for something really big. The other one, Arena Minerals. Arena Minerals, guys, Ganfeng is with them. Ganfeng is with them to bring the mine to life. And if you know anything about Ganfeng, they are, I call them lithium hoarders. All right, they're a lithium producing company. All right. So we're looking at something big. I'm not expecting a sell in this. Cattle, they are the largest battery maker on the planet. So naturally, when cattle's involved in NLC, it was a big thing, because they would just take that lithium for themselves to create their batteries. Whereas someone like Ganfeng, naturally, cattle ended up seeing something that they can get better. And that's why they bid on it, all right, through Millennial. But the thing is that with Ganfeng, they are going to build up as many as they can, because they're lithium hoarders. They're lithium producers. This is what they do. And they want to be the biggest lithium producing company on the planet. So therefore, you're going to need to buy everyone else out, just own the field, own the market share. So I really believe that Arena Minerals with Ganfeng And don't forget, Ganfeng helped build up Lithium Americas, right? Look at where Lithium Americas is at, $30, right? And it was at the dirt lowest prices too for like the longest of times. So Arena Minerals is a big thing. So let's get on that. Let's take a fast look, and then I'll have the E3 metals video. Okay, so we can see today the stock market is not doing that great. All right, you can see it there, the S&P 500, you know, is going down. Dow is a little tricky here. We have the TSX here down 78 points. So we can see it's a hard day on the stock market today. But Arena Minerals is holding up really well because of something that happened yesterday. And this is basically what it is. Arena Minerals initiates comprehensive work program focused on resource expansion and processing at the Sal de Puna lithium. But let's go before that. So Arena Minerals, 14 days ago, closing second and final tranche of offering with Ganfeng Lithium and Lithium Americas. So this is really, it's really big. And if you go 3 months ago, Arena Minerals confirms Ganfeng Lithium subscribes for $3.735 million participation in $10 million offering. And here we have here the closing of it. So let's go into this one. So we have here is that Arena Minerals is pleased to announce that it has closed the second and final tranche of its 10 million subscription receipts private placement. Okay, the company has closed. Well, we'll go read the whole thing here. President and CEO of the company, given the continued international interest in the Pastos Grandes bases. So this is also very important that this is in lithium. This is a lithium brine in Argentina in the lithium triangle. Okay, provides Arena with the funds to initiate an aggressive resource definition drill program. The Sal de la Puna project is key claim block in the basin. Not only its lithium brine resource potential and extensive land position, but also its potential large freshwater resource. Now, if you're going to do ponds, that's what you need. So some of these places that are in Nevada, they have huge mineral resources, but the thing is that it's the water. They're lacking in water. All right, and so this is very important when you're doing the evaporation process. You have to have the two. Along with our partners, see, so we got here partners, Ganfeng Lithium. We are in the final stages of planning our upcoming drill program. I will be communicating the commencement of exploration activities in the near future. So it's closed its second final private placement. The company issued 42 million units to Lithium Americas Corp. So we got Lithium Americas Corp, right? Which has owns 49% of Lithium America. When you look at Ganfeng, that owns a 51%. I consider them 6 million. In the second and final tranche, the company issued a total of 28,571,000 units for the aggregate consideration of 4 million, including it. International, a subsidiary of units to GFL International Co., a subsidiary of Ganfeng Lithium, for a further consideration of 3.37 million. So for closing in this placement, Lithium Americas held warrants and Ganfeng Lithium held common shares. So Lithium Americans held 42,857,143 common shares and 21,428,571 warrants, and Ganfeng Lithium held 66,222,146 common shares and 33,113,72,000 warrants. So the period ending of November 27, 2021. So the placement securities issued or issued with the Ganfeng Lithium pursuant to the second closing subject to a 4-month holding period on February 15, 2020. So Sal de la Punta joint venture. Arena and Ganfeng have entered into a joint venture for the exploration and development of the Sal de la Puna project, holding 65% and 35% respectively. So Arena owns 65% and Ganfeng 35% respectively in a newly incorporated joint venture company through which the project is held. Ganfeng Lithium contributed US dollars 7,789,000 to acquire its stake in the joint venture through the exercise of its rights to acquire 35% in the project. So the joint venture agreement provides for the funding of the project by the parties in proportion to their respective interests, which interests are subject to adjustment in the event that the party does not contribute a share of such funding. So this is almost like what happened with Lithium Americas. At one point, to get more money from the Chinese government, stuff like that, Ganfeng needed to own the majority of Lithium Americas, which is why Ganfeng ended up owning 51% of Lithium Americas. And so these things move along, but Lithium Americas is still there. So what happens is that Ganfeng keeps the name. Well, this is what seems to be going on. We'll keep the name, and then it'll just keep on going in this respect. As the joint venture company has a board comprised of 2 nominees of Arena and 1 nominee of Ganfeng. So this is very good. And a management committee comprised of 2 representatives of each shareholder, who are entitled to vote in proportion to the shares held by their nominated shareholders. As long as a shareholder holds at least 20% of the joint venture company shares, unanimous management committee approval is required for a variety of matters relating to the business of the joint venture company, including the approval of, so this is all the blah, blah, blah. Naturally, you're going to get all that kind of stuff, all the little details of it, but nothing that's scary here. So let's just go about Arena Minerals a little bit. So they own 65% of this project that we're talking about, 11,000 hectares of the Paso Grandes Basin located in Salta, Argentina. Claims are highly prospective and share the basin with 2 advanced lithium brine projects. In addition to Sal de la Puna, the company owns the Antofalla lithium brine project in Argentina, consisting of 4 claims covering of a total of 6,000 hectares of the central portion of the Salar de Antofalla, located immediately south of the Albemarle Corporation's Antofalla project. Arena has developed a proprietary brine processing technology using brine-type regions derived from the Antofalla project, with the objective of producing more competitive battery-grade lithium products. So this is a very important point here as well. Arena also owns 80% of the Atacama copper property within the Antofagasta region of Chile and 5.8 million shares of Astra Exploration. The projects are at low altitudes within producing mining camps in infrastructure-rich areas located near the heart of Chile's premier copper mining district. So you can see that they have other projects, other lithium projects as well, and they have copper. So let's go on to look at the other important article. So this just came out yesterday. So October the 28th, Arena Minerals initiates comprehensive work program focused on resource expansion and processing at the Sal de la Puna lithium project in Argentina. So Arena Minerals is pleased to announce that the board of Sal de la Puna approved a comprehensive development work program. Sal de la Puna owns 100% interest in the Sal de la Puna project in the Pastos Gran Basin located in Salta, Argentina, and is jointly owned by Arena, 65%, and Ganfeng New Energy Technologies, Suzhou Co-Limited Ganfeng Lithium. The approved work program focuses on expanding the recently announced maiden lithium brine resource estimate and advancing processing studies in order to establish an optimum route for the production of high purity lithium products. Highlights of the approved work program include drilling to focus on resource upgrade and expansion, minimum 3,000 meters of diamond drilling, 2 large diameter production wells, drilling covering 6 claims with Pasos Grandes Basin, pilot plant and pond construction, engineering studies to optimize process routes to produce greater than 30% lithium chloride products. The work program is fully permitted and is set to commence immediately. So this is where you see that there's no more wasting time here. There's no more wasting time. It's almost like we have almost no more time to really think to make the proper investments, because this stock is already at 40 cents. Its support seems to be at 33, 34. I didn't even hesitate. You know what? Sure, you can pick up extra shares at 35 if it hits a low like that after just jumping up a little bit, or you're putting at 40 cents. You're talking about 5 cents difference, which yes, you're picking up a lot more shares. Completely get that. I understand that. And today's stock market doesn't seem to be great, so we're looking at a great time to pick up a little bit lower than 42 cents. But the problem is that it's timing of the market, right? You cannot time the market. Warren Buffett said if he could time the market, he'd be way richer than what he is today. So, I didn't hesitate. I went and bought it up. I'm not going to time the market. I don't really care about that. I just care about what I see in the future, because the thing is that I'm not in it for the 1 or 2 cents and then get out, right? Don't forget, I'm not doing a pump and dump company here type thing. I'm not doing, all that. I'm looking for something where I can go to sleep at night. All right? I want to be able to go to bed, and I want to be able to sleep, and in the daytime take care of my kids, be able to see what my stock is at, knowing that the company is ongoing, that they have, you know, cash, that they got great partners, that they have great things. You know, there's other people that like to do the day trading and go this and that and that. Look, you know, that's great. I don't have the time for that. That's like, you got to be. I study, like, believe me, I study my butt off. Right, I'm always, you know, looking at companies, making sure the companies are running great. I'm always doing this. This is like 24 hours a day for me. All right, and then you got your kids. But the thing is, in day trading, you can't drop something and go, okay, well, the school just called me and I got to go and pick up my kids, or I have to do this for the company, for, you know, other work and all this kind of stuff. You just can't drop day trading in the middle of a day trade. You know, you just got to get out of it. You know, if you have to go pick up your kids at school because they're not feeling well and whatever, and they call you, well, you can't stay in the day trade. You know, you're taking your loss, or you take the little profit that you made, and that's it. So I can't do that kind of stuff. That's not happening here. And also these videos are, you know, this whole thing was created for my kids to see how I invest. So that's why. So, you know, it's do your research, prepare a plan, execute on it. But this for me is really, this is the new NLC for me. This is the new NLC because it's got Ganfeng. It's the new LAC, Lithium Americas. Listen, if you were in Lithium Americas with Ganfeng's name there in the very beginning, you would have been, you know, taking it on to the $28, $25, $30 range as it is today. You'd be set. You know, if you bought a great amount of shares, you would be living a beautiful, like right now, you'd pay off your house, you'd do this, you'd do that. It would just be incredible. So, and I have nothing to hide. Like I purchased 30,000 shares of the company of this company, and I'm going to sit on it because I know if Ganfeng's involved, they don't have, they're not an oil company. They're not, you know, they don't make flowers. You know, this is not what this company's for. Ganfeng needs lithium. They want to be the lithium giants of the planet. Cattle is the largest battery makers on the planet, so they need lithium. But then you're going to have all these other companies. If you take a good look at all these other companies that are existing today, there's a lot of these companies that are doing the one-pot processes and stuff like that, but they don't have the lithium. The lithium's got to come from somewhere. So you got some American companies that are trying to do this, that are trying to play catch up to where Ganfeng is already, because they're just massive. Ganfeng's massive. So they have every interest on the planet, because you got to put yourself in pretend that you're part of the company, right? So if you're pretending that you're part of the company, you know, I am Ganfeng. What is our mission? Our mission is to become and to be and to sustain to be the largest producers of lithium on the planet. Well, that means that they need to get this one up. They need to get this one up too. And the faster they get them up, the faster they can move on to the other one, and then the other one, and then the other one. And then they dominate in the market share. They dominate in everything. So, you know, and if you look at how China is going about it with the minerals and stuff, for the future, they want to be the next, they want to be the country on the world that's got the Neos, and that's got the Li Autos, and that's got, you know, the Xpengs, you know, BYD. You understand? Look at where they already are compared to, you know, we got Tesla. Ford's coming out with their lines and something like that. We're starting to change. They're already doing that, and they need to continue going at this at full pace. So for me, I was in LAC at like $3 and something cents. So I didn't make millions. I made a good amount of money that I was able to utilize into other plays. Great. NLC, I made a really big amount of money. So, and it really sucked that they ended up selling out at 650. Now, this one here, Ganfeng again, let's see if this one goes in the same direction and I'll make even more money than what I did with NLC. Because it takes money to make money. Always remember that. So the more money that you can put in, the more money you get. So 30,000 shares in this company, and I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it. I'm waiting to see where this baby goes. I have no problem with that. So let's see what this over here states. Check that baby out. This is beautiful. So Arena Minerals announces maiden 560,000 ton lithium carbonate equivalent brine resource in Sal de la Puna project. So this is in Salta province of Argentina. If you know about the Salta province, there's a lot of great things over there. If I believe that's where the Mariana project was in Salta as well, which is where Ganfeng ended up buying out the extra 10% from International Lithium, and then the extra 10% rights that International Lithium then owned, which brought International Lithium to zero in the Mariana area, which I still believe is in the Salta province. So the thing is that this is going to be huge, and lithium metal, average lithium grade, 560,000 tons of lithium carbonate equivalent. So they have a lot of fresh water there. So we're looking at a very big project, and that's what Ganfeng gets into. All right, guys. So naturally, I'm working on E3 metals, and the only reason why it's taking me longer than to be able to get this one out, well, I'm excited about E3 metals as well. So that's just absolutely ridiculous. It's just because Ganfeng is involved in this company, and at the price that it's at, naturally I want my subscribers to be able to get this information as fast as possible. Now, I want all my subscribers to know that if you go to my channel naturally and you go into the community section, I'm always posting up there now, because as the subscribership moves up, I get to use other tools. So my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, because it opens up other tools that I could use. Like, honestly, I'm actually thinking about sometimes taking my car, driving down to corporate office somewhere, and interviewing some of these guys in Toronto, and just being in their office and stuff like that and talking to them, or being on site somewhere. But I can't do that without the 1,000, because I can't live stream right away. You're blocked. So YouTubers get blocked under a certain amount of subscribers. And every time we get subscribers and we grow, as a token to the person creating the content, well, it's like, well, here's a little cookie. Here's a little cookie. Keep on going. Here's a little cookie. It's like you're training your dog to keep on going. But the point is that there's a lot of people that's constantly watching, and then you look through the clicks on, because we get all the analytics, looking up the name Between Plays, and then those are the people that go and look to see if there's something new. But just hit subscribe. It takes 1 second to hit subscribe. Every time I put something up, you'll get it right away. So that's all I got to say. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button, guys. Look, Arena Minerals, like I said, I'm nothing to hide. Being completely transparent. These are my plays, right? Telling you what I'm excited about, right? I'm trying, no pump and dumps here on this channel. Told you, did this for my kids. I want them to see how I think, where my logic is going, and how I invest. And you know what? I've had great returns all 2020 in all of the stocks and stuff like that, and also this year. So you know what? Do your research, prepare, plan, execute. I am 100% bullish on Arena Minerals. So you know what, everybody? Stay strong. Everyone out there, just taking 2 seconds of your time and asking you to hit the subscribe and the like button. I'd like to also direct you to betweenplays.com, www.betweenplays.com, where we put up many different articles. We have 3 different writers at the moment, and we're trying to up the authors. And go to our Twitter account for really quick information at Betweenplays1, and we'll be able to get people to pre-market information and whatever comes along that is important to macroeconomics, microeconomics. As we say here, our motto: research, prepare, plan, execute. Always do your due diligence, and stay strong, everybody. Stay strong.